Well, Katie, welcome back to the club. How does it feel to be sat here as a permanent Manchester City player?
Yeah, it feels great. Really excited to be back and a bit longer this time, hopefully. So excited to see what's next, really.
After your loan expired at the end of last season, how were you sort of feeling in that moment?
To be honest, I was just really happy. Like, I really enjoyed my time. I knew going into that loan, it was 6 weeks. It was going to be a fixed 6 weeks. So I just wanted to make the most of it and enjoy it. And I think I did that. And yeah, so I was just happy at the end of it.
And from that time during the loan spell, how likely for you was it that you wanted to come here on a permanent deal?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really know that was going to be like on the table. There was like no kind of expectation of that when I came. So no, I just knew that when the opportunity did arise, like I really enjoyed my time here, and I felt really welcomed and valued, and that I settled in with the team really well. So when the opportunity did come up, it was a bit of a no-brainer, really.
I was just say there as a no-brainer. Was it an easy decision? What type of things did you maybe have to consider before making this step? There's always a bit of a bit to think about. It's a big move. It's just in terms of moving away from home, and I've been at Brighton for a long time. I've enjoyed my time there, and but I think I was ready to kind of change the environment a little bit. I think I learnt a lot whilst I was here, just in that short period. Really excited to see how much I can keep going now that that's an extended period as well. I think it was the right time to kind of to switch up environment and move on a bit. What was it like from your perspective last season, joining a club, let's say 6 weeks, but also really pushing for the title at that time?
It was a bit weird. It was a bit it was out of nowhere, really. But no, it was all pretty calm, actually. I think I would have expected it before I came, it to be quite hectic and high pressure, and everyone's quite stressed and highly strung, and because it's the final push to try and secure the league. But actually it kind of struck me as everyone was really calm. Everyone knew what they were doing. They were in control. Everyone made sure I was welcome and felt safe and happy here. It wasn't just to get it done and move on with the process. I felt taken care of, and it was a really good experience coming in, and it just allowed me to settle straight away and kind of help the team push on to try and finish the season on a high.
You said there you came in and it was calm, everyone knew what they were doing. Is that an example of the environment we have here at City? Yeah,
absolutely, yeah. I think that's really evident throughout. It didn't feel high pressure. It's a high pressure environment, and it's games are always high pressure, and the pressure to win is so high, but it felt calm and in control here. And I think that is always cultivated by the staff, the club, the culture, the players that you bring in. So I would say that, that's definitely a reflection on, I think, City as a whole.
We just missed out on the title on goal difference, but does that make you even hungrier to go one better this time around?
Yeah, I feel like I kind of have to come in and help finish the job. It was very much kind of, when I came in, it was, helping that title push, and missing out on goal difference obviously is really gutting. But hopefully better luck this time around.
You rejoin our goalkeeping contingent. Just talk us through what the goalkeepers are like here. It looks like such a tight-knit group from the outside.
Yeah, obviously I think it was we were a bit down on numbers a little bit in the tail end of last season. Mainly worked with Key. Really loved working with her. So much energy, so much potential as well. No, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. It does seem like a really tight-knit group from the outset. I'm also learning a little bit Japanese, so I'm quite excited to practice that. I don't know, hopefully I can learn a few things there as well.
You obviously touched on our new signings there. What have you made of those new signings, and sort of how the squad's looking going into the new season?
Yeah, I think it's quite exciting. I think it's always exciting when you bring in a lot of new players, to see how that all comes together and how it all slots. And obviously I've not been on the training pitch with them yet, but I mean, I've no doubt, you know, it's a good tight knit squad. Yeah, and just excited to just get to know them really, like on pitch, but off pitch as well, just to kind of settle in and see what's what.
And what conversations have you had with the manager this summer?
There was a little bit in just kind of, obviously starting the process to come in. But obviously we spoke a lot during the loan period. And he was great touching base with me, just catching me up with what City had been doing all of that season, what their expectations were of me. So yeah, I felt up to speed like pretty much straight away. Kind of felt as if I was there for the whole season. And so yeah, it was similar towards the tail end of kind of, you know, trying to figure out what would be the next steps and stuff. You know, the communication was there kind of all throughout. So that's heartening to me. Like, you know, when he reached out with the intent to bring me back here just on the tail end of that loan was, I mean, I take it as a huge compliment first and foremost that, you know, they've seen something in me and kind of wanted to bring me back in. Mm.
And of course, we'll be competing in the Champions League this season as well. How excited are you to feature in that competition as well?
Yeah, that'll be my first experience of it really. So yeah, excited to see kind of how that looks and how that looks in a City perspective, because I think similar to, as I said before, like you would expect it to be a lot of high pressure and that to reflect on the team. But already seeing the team in high pressure scenarios, like it feels like they deal with it so well, and there's like a quiet confidence and a calm about it. So kind of really excited to see how that translates to the European competition.
Like you said, we've got such a sort of high quality squad. What have you taken from that already from the 6 weeks? And is there anything that you had in that 6 weeks that you're looking forward to sort of building on from now on, really?
Yeah, I think I learned a lot on pitch over those 6 weeks. I think staff-wise, but also like mainly players as well, because they're the ones you're kind of communicating the most with on pitch. Like took a lot of learning from those. Always tried to just be a sponge and like soak up everything. So yeah, a lot of like really, really helpful feedback during that loan. And I expect the same, really, to be honest. Just want to learn off everyone. Obviously, you said it's such a high standard of a group. Probably will be facing some difficult shots. I suspect it's not you're not light on star quality strikers. So yeah, no, I'm just excited to kind of test myself in with the group.
And Katie, what would you say your personal ambitions are for the season?
Yeah, for me personally, I think it's always sort of, I set my goals by like my own personal growth, like on pitch and off pitch. So yeah, like I'm always just trying to improve like day to day, week to week. I think it's a bit idealistic to say you're going to like improve every single day, but like I think every day I can learn something. So I think if I can do that, if I can come away from every day feeling like I've learned something and I can put that in practice, then I'll be happy come the end of the season, I think.
Mm-hmm. And just finally, what would your message to the City fans be? I'm excited to be back. Yeah, I think, you know, keep supporting the girls. This is going to be a big year. Potential of a quadruple. So yeah, all the support possible is going to be needed. So yeah, just get on board, I think. Katie, thank you so much for your time and welcome back to the club.
Thank you.